Here's what's happening in other news for Friday, August 26, 2011. Ion is brought to you by the Saturn Ion vehicle. Saturn no longer makes cars, and this isn't an official show, so this makes lots of sense, I'd say. All right, so welcome to In Other News. I'm Iyaz Akhtar.
I'm Tony Wang.
Hi, and I'm Liz Romero.
This is the show where we discover the uncovered stories in tech and sometimes a little bit of science. Just a little bit of science.
Just a little bit.
So if you guys are wondering what this show is, this is an extremely alpha kind of style show right now. We don't know exactly the format. And what we're going to cover is stories that you might not have heard otherwise. Because, you know, there's these monstrously large stories, right? HP getting out of the computer business or going for strategic alternatives. And there's this whole Steve Jobs thing and Motorola thing, you know. But guess what? There's actually other news stories out there. So
There are.
Yeah, surprisingly. We're going to cover those other stories, and they're in tech. So let's start off with Mozilla. They've abandoned the version number removal plan. Now, if you guys remember, a couple of weeks ago, there was, on the dev forums, Mozilla was saying they were going to drop version numbers. If you wanted to find the version number, you couldn't go to About and then click About and see the actual version number. The idea was, well, it's like a web page. You don't care what version it is. And guess what? It made people very, very mad. The dev forums were full of angry people. And within 1 week, Alex Faborg, who's in charge of the UI team at Mozilla, wrote in the dev thread, there are no plans to adjust the version number, and the version number will remain in its current place in the About window, and Mozilla will continue the current numbering scheme. So they're basically cowering in the corner saying, are we good now? Are we okay?
No.
We're good? Do you care about the versioning numbers?
You know, when I read the story, I was thinking about sort of the rumor a while back talking about changing or getting rid of version numbers for Mac OS.
Yeah.
Just sticking it with X and just doing updates. And I'm sure this is not exactly the same thing, but I don't care.
You don't care? What if there's like, what if your version of Firefox is out of date and like it only affects version 17 or whatever version they're up to right now because they keep revving it every couple of weeks? Don't you want to know if it's going to break your extensions or anything like that? Don't you want to know if it was like a car recall and you didn't know what year your car was from? Wouldn't that be a problem?
Maybe I shouldn't be driving then.
So, are you saying these people should be using IE? Is that what you're saying?
IE6, yes.
IE6.
Yeah.
You heard it here. Tony Wang is the only person, or actually I think there's 2,000 people in a petition to save IE6. So you're 2001. Congratulations. So let's talk about some Apple news. Everyone excited for Apple news? Nobody's excited about Apple news.
No.
All right, good. This has nothing to do with Steve Jobs. But a while ago, they introduced iCloud, and there was no streaming features. But this week, Apple actually included in iTunes the ability to stream a Red Hot Chili Peppers album called I'm With You. So they've done this very quietly. This story completely got buried during the week. Go figure. I wonder why. Some other Apple news must have happened, right? Something like that. Speculation time. Will we actually have Lala-style streaming in iCloud?
I hope so.
You hope so?
Yeah.
Do you believe that this is a start? I'm just going to ask you leading questions until I get you into
That's
a trap.
fine.
Now,
Yeah,
iTunes also had like streaming concerts, and Apple TV got streaming video as well. I mean, this seems like there's all these rumors of all kinds of different phones. There's the iCloud iPhone that's supposed to have like a little bit of storage. Streaming audio, Liz, do you want streaming audio from iCloud, or do you think it will happen?
I would hope so, but I'm a little scared about clouds. I think Google Docs has made me a little weary about things because it hurts things I love like Excel. So I have to admit I'm a little weary about the whole cloud thing. I've been tainted.
You hate the cloud? You don't see the silver lining in the cloud? Oh,
cloudy
wow.
right now, so
I'm
it's not.
I'm surprised you guys hate the cloud. I was actually looking forward to this. Thanks, Killjoys.
I mean, don't you think that maybe the record label companies don't want them to go streaming? Maybe they want people to buy the songs individually?
Well, can they track how many times something is streamed and charge Apple instead? And then Apple will charge you.
It's probably a bandwidth issue with AT&T.
Bandwidth issue. I was going after AT&T, but that's why I'm thinking with iPhone 5, which is supposed to be on all the carriers, won't be an issue because it'll be on every freaking carrier in the U.S. anyway.
Supposedly.
Let's talk about a Nielsen study. You know what Nielsen does? They report numbers. Guess what? They reported more numbers. You excited about this? You ready?
Yay.
All right. To the point that Nielsen data suggests that e-readers are more popular with women, and while guys prefer tablets. So they did a second quarter study of the United States, and 61% of e-reader owners in the United States are women. 57% are tablet owners are men, which then probably means then, according to these guys, in my marriage, I'm still the girl. because I have I have the actual e-reader. My wife has the iPad. She wants a giant TV. I don't. So I'm the girl. Did you find out anything about yourself, Tony?
I'm a boy.
How about you, Liz?
She's a girl.
Do you have either?
Well, actually, I'm one of those rare hybrids where I'm a tomboy. So I am one of those rare people also doesn't have a tablet. All I have is a Kindle. And I recently got that as a present from my best friend.
You're part of the 61%.
Yes, I am.
There you go.
Yes.
And apparently smartphone use is 50-50.
Yeah,
we are on right now.
This is you.
This is the alpha.
Oh, this looks good.
And we've been photobombed.
Camera for Liz?
Yeah.
Yep, we've been photobombed by an unknown podcaster, the one and only Leo Laporte.
How is Liz doing? Is she doing a good job?
She's doing a great job, yep.
This is her first time,
First time in the studio, I think she did the fib.
In other news.
In other news.
The idea of this show. I can't wait to put this on the air. It's great.
We're not on air right now? Okay, guys, watch
This
out.
isn't air?
Apparently this isn't on the
It's
air.
well, it's on the
all a
stream.
sham.
It's on the stream.
Oh.
And Tony, I love it.
And also Amazon, if you might have missed this piece of news, Kindle. If you have a Kindle, they have a new daily deals situation. So if you want to get a deeply discounted book, if you want to read on your e-reader, Tony, you don't have one because you use a tablet, although you probably could have a Kindle app. You can get some really deeply discounted books. Another piece of news that probably escaped the masses. And now we would actually have time for a break here if we actually had a sponsor. So we're going to do a fake ad. This show is brought to you by Liz Romero. Now, so if you get a Liz Romero and give her the code ION8, she will do nothing. But unlike other services that are like Liz Romero, she will not hold your data. She does full data export. Liz Romero, remember the code ION8, she won't punch you in the mouth. Okay.
She'll just kick you.
She'll just kick you. Don't anger the Liz. She makes Chuck Norris tremble. Okay.
Yes, I do.
Back to the news. More news. Light piece of news here. Ready? Senior Asian correspondent.
Oh, am I reading this?
Well, I'll get it for you.
No.
Okay, so there's this little deal between Google and Motorola, and there's some Chinese laws. Go figure. They have some laws that say that if an enterprise runs business in China and it earns revenues of 10 billion yuan, is that how you say that?
Yes.
Globally, and 400 million yuan in China, they must seek government approval. Guess what? Apparently, Google hasn't contacted them at all about this, and Google makes what's the scientific term for this? A crap load of money, right?
Yeah.
So Google, they were contacted by All Things D, and they had their official response. As we said in our press release announcing the deal, the transaction is subject to customary closing conditions, including the receipt of regulatory approvals in the United States, the European Union, and other jurisdictions, and the approval of Mobility stockholders. Effectively saying to China, we'll get to you when we get to you.
Yes.
So as senior Asian correspondent, Tony Wang, what is your opinion on Google basically telling China, you should wait for us?
They're just going to keep on going back and forth until nothing happens.
Nothing will happen.
Nothing.
Do you think the deal will go through and China will have nothing cannot stop this?
Probably they'll find a way to stop it.
China will stop the deal? Is that what you're saying, Tony Wang?
Yes.
That's what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So you heard it here first on In Other News, according to our expert, Tony Wang, that the Google-Motorola deal will not go through because it will be blocked by Chinese governments.
Yes.
Is that right? Government is only one. I don't know why I'm saying this. There's two. But, all right, let's go to rumor and speculation time. Now, Nintendo, there was a rumor last week. Actually, it was this week. Seems like, internet time goes by pretty fast.
Which rumor?
Lots of rumors. Nintendo was supposed to be introducing a new, redesigned 3DS, and it was going to be it's going to have less emphasis on the 3D, more on the 2D aspects of it. And here's the thing. Nintendo said, no, that's not true. It's rumor and speculation. Also, there was another rumor saying that Nintendo would add some kind of joystick to the 3DS, a snap-on accessory. And Nintendo, again, dismissed that. Did this actually say to you, yeah, Nintendo's not coming out with a new 3DS, considering, I don't know, they revamp the Game Boy line every 6 months?
It's every year, actually. But yeah. I don't think they're going to go with the dual joystick just because their games don't really support. I mean, I haven't played a game on the 3DS that requires two joysticks.
Is that a 3DS over there?
Yes.
Can you hold it up for the camera to see? Look at that. It's a 3DS. Now, could you imagine it being redesigned, like maybe getting a larger screen like the DS XL?
Yeah.
And possibly getting another feature like the DX XLI or whatever. I mean, like, Nintendo refreshes these things all the time.
Right.
So this doesn't, like, quelch rumors at all.
They need to add another 3D display.
So it would be two 3DS? 3DS2?
3DS2.
3DS squared?
3DSs.
3DSs.
Yeah.
To the infinity.
So wait, there'll be 3DSs connected together.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think? Coming out next year, 2012, new 3DS with more 2D than 3D?
They need to work on the software. The hardware is fine.
Liz?
I am a huge Nintendo fan, and unfortunately, I've been warned about the 3DS. So I'm gonna let the twins I used to nanny. I'll let them be my guinea pigs, and I'll get a report back from them. That's my next goal.
You only trust twins, huh?
Yes.
You know, the price dropped.
Okay.
The price dropped on the 3DS.
Oh.
So would you buy one now that the price is lower now?
It dropped to be pretty low, yeah.
I'll just turn off the 3D effect entirely because nobody wants that, apparently. Here's a story that I liked that nobody wanted to cover. All of you people. Ticketmaster teaming up with Facebook so you can sit next to your friends. By connecting to Facebook when you browse for seats, you can see where your friends have purchased tickets provided they've tagged the seats. Now, I think this is pretty cool because, you know, sometimes you have Foursquare and you're like, hey, my friends are here. And then you find out they're on the complete opposite side of the stadium. It's very hard to find them. Would you use this kind of service, Tony?
It's not gonna work because you don't have reception on your iPhone.
But it's when you actually when you buy the tickets
Oh, when you buy the tickets
ahead of time, you can actually
Oh, I
see if your
misread
friends
this.
are there.
Okay.
So let's say we enjoy a band, right? And then you're like, Tony's like, I'm busy that day, and then I go and see you tag the seat. I'll be like, that guy is a complete and utter liar. He just didn't want to hang out with me,
Exactly.
which is likely to happen.
Right.
Would you use this to avoid potential or exes? Would you use this at all?
No, I don't use Facebook.
You don't use Facebook.
Yeah.
If this worked for Google Plus, which you also don't use, would you like this?
Yes.
I call a lie. Tony does use Google Plus. He does. You do use it, Tony. I'm gonna call.
Isn't that actually
No, I
in your lower
don't.
third? What's your lower third there, Tony?
It's not in my lower third.
I think it says plus.
Oh, wait,
Tony,
no. Oh,
wait
yeah.
a second. That little plus probably means Google Plus, unless there's a new protocol I don't know about.
Or that might have been a typo by me. My bad. You know, I have to admit, I could have done that typo.
It could have just been.
There's
Wait a
little-
second.
Oh yeah. Oh.
It could. Oh, they've merged. I think it's possible that it's just maybe it's two T's, just two different fonts
Right.
for Tony. Let's go to the footnotes because these are the tiniest stories of the week. Ready? We need bumpers, folks. So bumpers soon.
Bump
Footnotes. Ready?
Am I,
Three.
am I taking the footnotes?
You want to go ahead? Go for it.
Amazon preempts tablet demand, adds third touch panel maker. Digitime reports that Amazon's supply of 7-inch panels from Wintech and JTouch may not be sufficient, prompting the company to add Chinese manufacturer TPK Holding as a third touch panel.
So do you think
partner.
Amazon's coming out with a tablet since they've contracted with apparently 3 different manufacturers for displays? You know, this thing that never has been confirmed?
Yeah, you know, it's definitely coming, but there's gonna be delays just because of manufacturing.
Already
issues.
delays.
Yeah.
You're predicting the delay of the
Yeah.
fictitious Amazon tablet.
I mean, if you think about it, the first thing that you want to get a hold of is a display for your touchpad. They haven't even gone to the processor and the RAM.
Don't forget 3 is the magic number because Apple apparently did the same thing.
Is Apple still working with Samsung?
Apparently for the iPad 3, the confirmed rumor, I don't know how you have a confirmed rumor, is that their suppliers will be LG Display, Samsung, and Sharp. So Amazon with 3 display manufacturers and Apple with 3. So it's a good time to be a display manufacturer. On to you, Tony.
AT&T's fall and winter 2001 roadmap leaked in spreadsheet glory. I didn't know they had roadmaps. Pocket now grabbed a spreadsheet of AT&T's fall and winter roadmap. There's a couple of new BlackBerry OS 7 devices in there, a couple Mango phones, and one by Samsung and one by HTC. A bunch of Android phones, all running Android 2.3.3 Gingerbread. I have 2.3.4 on my phone.
Are you? Did you put that on there yourself, or was that included on your Sony Ericsson Mini?
It came with the phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
What network is your phone on?
It is on T-Mobile right now.
Are you excited about the Mango phones that are coming?
I was gonna get a Mango phone, but they never came out.
But they're coming in the quarter 3 and quarter 4.
They're not here.
They're coming. You have to relax. It will come. Let's talk about the GIMP. Hey, wait a second. You guys are already losing it.
It must be an issue. We've been
The
starting
GIMP,
laughing at
the GNU image manipulation program, folks, get your minds out of the gutter, has now a working single window mode for those of you guys who hate those palette window, and then there's your brushes window, and there's your other window, and your other window, all in one window. Anyone excited about this but me?
Well, GIMP
Crickets.
Silence.
GIMP is free, right?
Yes.
So that's something to be excited about.
I like the idea. There's still development there. And do you want to catch the last footnote here?
Do I have to?
I will do it then. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the NFL football team, apparently they're moving away from paper. They're going to hand out their playbooks in, guess what? iPad format. So they're going to give out iPads for their playbooks. So what I'm saying to you, RIM, you Canadian company, you should have been on this just a little bit. Your tablet is called the Playbook. Maybe you could have worked a synergy out with some other team, right? And say, use the Playbook for your playbook. But I blame the fact it's because they're Canadian. Tony, the Canadians care about football. You have Canadian football, don't you?
Do we? I don't know. I watched hockey when I was there. But they definitely dropped the ball on this one. Just
Drop the ball on this one.
she's totally not listening to us.
That's okay.
Damn it.
Now it's time for the Minority Report.
This is where the music would go.
Wait.
Do we have music?
We don't have music yet for Minority Report.
Oh, I thought you were just queuing something up.
Now, Minority Report is actually about cool concepts for future tech, like the movie Minority Report. Got it?
Yes.
Okay.
Just got that.
All right. So Sony UK is developing, we actually have a video of this. Sony UK is developing subtitle glasses for the deaf. Let's see if we can get that video up. There's going to be a pre-roll video so you can watch an ad from the BBC. And I'm just going to vamp until it shows up. And so, Tony, you're
Yes.
wearing a Star Wars shirt.
Yeah.
Does it have subtitles on it?
It does not.
If I had these glasses, it could have subtitles on them. Well, here's this BBC video, which actually surprisingly has subtitles on them, which actually almost cover up what these glasses do. The idea is that if you wear these glasses at a movie theater, you can actually see the subtitles right on the glasses. It's supposed to help the deaf so they don't have to wait like 1 week or 2 weeks for the subtitle movies to come out. Because on top of that, apparently people do not like watching subtitle movies at all. Now, another thing this thing could be used for is transcribing conversations. So if we were talking, I'm like, what did he just say? I can just look at my glasses and it would be there.
But there would be a delay.
There would be a delay.
My glasses connects with Google Translate or something.
Well, it's better than not knowing anything. What you're saying, if you're deaf completely, I think this is a great thing. I'm excited about this. Apparently, it's going to be tested next year.
Next year?
Yeah,
wow.
so the future is coming. Was next year. Nobody wants subtitle glasses?
Mine's just translating what you were just saying. So.
We're all
Next
wearing
year,
glasses.
wow.
Would you want subtitles on your glasses? Augmented reality?
I don't know. These are new. These are my first pair of glasses, so I'm still adjusting to them. I'm still not sure.
It'd be great, actually, Curtis B, truthiness glasses, make sure you could tell what people are saying. Lie detectors would be kind of nice to see.
It'd be pretty dangerous. People would be driving and trying to read their text message through their glasses.
But it could be like you're going over the limit, over the speed limit, and you can see it.
I hate to say this, but I don't think there's a market for this.
I think there's a market for this. There. Tiebreaker, market for this?
I think there could be. I'm one of those people that actually I will watch a regular movie and put the subtitles on just so I can understand what people are saying sometimes. I want to, what was that type of sound effects? What did that say? I'm one of those geeks that like all the subtitles and the special features, so I'm sorry.
Outvoted, Wang.
Well, I say this because I was in Japan a couple years ago, and they had this really awesome glasses media player. Mm-hmm. It was some company. I think it was some company with in conjunction with Nikon.
Okay.
And so you're supposed to be able to sort of play back your media. I guess somehow hook it up to your camera, maybe. So if you shoot a video in your camera, then you can play it back. But they had a limited release. I think it was something like 2,000 units in Japan only. So it was sort of like, billions of people in Japan and millions of people in Japan.
You're adding. You're just they're
I'm
exponentially
adding.
growing, apparently.
But you know, yeah, it's heavy. It's gonna be really heavy. It's got a battery pack.
Well, if you're just needing to watch a movie, might not be so bad. In the long term, it'll probably hook up to your smartphone or
It's
something.
like wearing 3D glasses.
Okay. Well, I wear glasses. I'm not too worried about this. On to the communications. This is voicemail, feedback, or whatever you want to call it. You can email us. We don't have a lower third for this yet. We will have one. iontwit@gmail.com. IONTWIT@gmail.com. Or we have a voicemail number. Greatest number ever. 321-22-OTHER. We got that. 321-22-OTHER, which is 321-226-8437 if you have an opinion. And we already got an email before we even started the show. You got to love this here.
Oh, yeah.
To spice up your inbox with colors and themes, check out the themes tab under settings. Customize Gmail. Enjoy from the Gmail team. Gmail team, we don't even know how you knew we were starting the show, but we appreciate your feedback, and we're going to consider it. And we might actually put a theme on our email box. You guys excited about that?
Hold on, I'm changing my inbox color right now.
All right, change the inbox color. Again, you can send us feedback at iontwit@gmail.com. That's IONTWIT@gmail.com. Or send us a voicemail at 321-22-OTHER. You'll have to figure out what other is, or I'll just tell you right now. 321-226-8437. And anyone want to buy a brick? Buy a brick, anybody?
I want to buy a brick.
You want to buy a brick?
Yeah, I want to buy a brick.
How
too.
can we buy bricks, Tony?
You go to
Bricks.twit.tv.
I am hurt. I am so hurt that you don't know about this.
Supposed to be a
Tony.
joke.
I'm hurt. No, because I'm one of the people that actually does that. One of the people in charge of it, so I'm hurt, Tony.
I made the lower third.
Okay, you just redeem yourself.
You mean the bricks?
I think I would know
Oh,
what.
you
Huh?
redeemed yourself.
So how do people get a brick? What could they possibly have on their brick? Anything?
They can have anything. With a smaller brick, you get 2 lines of 15 characters
So almost anything, because they have
Almost.
to be approved and somewhat family friendly, I'd hope.
by Liz.
Yes, Liz will ask people around. If you say Tony Wang hates elves, it must be approved.
I don't dislike them.
You don't dislike them.
No.
Okay. But I am happy. I can't wait to see the Iyaz Hates Fun brick. So go out there, insult us, give us some messages, whatever. Leave your voicemail on a brick. I don't know how you do it. Maybe QR code, but good luck with that. And
What's the phone number again?
the phone number is 321-22-OTHER.
22 other.
22-OTHER. You're calling in right now, aren't you?
I'm trying.
I think that wraps up this super pre-alpha episode of In Other News. Thanks for watching. And now we'll just go to the chat room and see what exactly is going on. That worked out pretty well.
Yeah. You threw in the footnotes. I didn't see them last night. I was like, what is going on?
Oh, they're questioning me being the moral compass.
The moral what?
Who's the moral compass?
That I would be their moral compass. They're
Okay.
like, that doesn't sound right.
Before they start swearing, switch it back. Why are the bricks red? Because this is not TNT. Okay, chat room, what do you think? Yes, Eric is more professional compared to this. This is not professional.
This is the alpha.
This is the alpha. You're lucky this didn't crash.
I have never talked to Iyaz so much since he started working here, so it was kind of daunting that he talks so fast and I talk so slow.
I'll slow down.
I will say
That was
this
like
is
10
a
minutes.
blossoming bromance. All of us have been waiting for this moment, you guys, for you to come together in your bromance, and I applaud you. You have much strength to show it out there.
Wait, why am I clapping?
I don't know.
Because I said so.
Yeah, I think Vince is right. Tony, you need to take it down 1,000. You're way too angry. You're far too angry on the show. You know, nobody likes the stereotypical angry Tony. This should be on camera for the entire show. It's true.
Funny.
We could just face this way so we can have Liz in the background. I don't sound like a prosecuting attorney unless you know what that sounds like, dude. I'm not going to do call-ins. Would you like to do call-ins?
What is our phone number again? For voicemails?
321-22-OTHER. 321-22-OTHER.
22. Nice.
That's awesome.
And the email to leave us feedback would be
iontwit@gmail.com. IONTWIT@gmail.com.
It sounds like you're on Twit. I on Twit.
Tony,
Yep.
you're too hyper, apparently.
Yeah.
You just need to lower it down a notch, just a little bit.
I don't know yet
Just a
if
little
footnotes are
bit.
supposed to be without much discussion. Maybe? Okay. For everyone who wants to comment about my clothing, I will do this right now. Darth Emma, I'm sorry. I got to do this.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it?
Don't do it.
You
Don't
Darth
do
Emma,
it.
stop me.
You warned me about this. So you said, oh, no, no, no. I will get judgment. I don't know if I can allow you to do this. I might have to jump over this control desk and just take
Or you could
it
just
out.
mute me. You don't have
Don't
to.
tell me
You-
big time.
Actually, that'd be funny. He'd be like, could you mute me right now so I can let the audience know? Am I dead on the mic? I still hear me.
How many?
I still hear me. Okay, my mic is still on, though.
Oh, wait, aren't you
I'm
two?
I'm on 3.
Oh, son of a...
Tony's on 2.
I'm on 2.
Okay.
I think I can hear you a little bit through Tony. Maybe not. Okay.
Saying stuff. Lots of stuff. Okay, I'm done.
So what's the deal with your outfit?
The deal? There's no deal.
Okay.
Thank you, Darth Emma. Do not feed the trolls. I will not feed the trolls.
Well, it's better to be lower because then you can raise it.
I like elves and like trolls.
You don't like troll? You like elves? I like trolls.
That was a little slow.
Is my mic too low? People are saying...
Your mic's a little
"Barely
low.
hear you. Barely
Yeah,
hear
you're
you.
fine.
Kill. Anything? Anything? Can you hear me now?
Darth Emma is my savior, so I don't. And Liz for telling me not to do anything of the sort.
That's right. Maybe we'll actually eventually, we might actually get those split screens so I could be in the corner and be like,
I like it. I like it.
We can just bring a monitor in here.
So, folks.
Put it right here.
Ooh, Snapple.
Oh yeah, we should do the iPad
Yeah.
FaceTime right there.
Yeah.
all right,
No.
yeah.
Just
You
just
hold
have
it up
a
like-
avatar here.
No. That's
No?
too high budget.
It's right there.
I can't. Well, you
I
can hook
will
up.
do it. I
We're
will
gonna
roll
move
it over
Tom's
here.
chair and then Ace Tech. You in the chat room still? He's probably passed out from the sheer
fell asleep.
stupidity of the program.
Yeah.
Ooh, I sound louder.
It's too.
I was gonna say, do you mind if we move your chair often? That's to Tom, not to be more. I have a voicemail says Tinker Toy Tech. I will check that out. Liz should dance more.
Oh, okay.
They said that there should be less Jeff on the show. I know. It was so insulting. I had no idea.
Son of a gun whack.
That's all I was saying in the pre-show was move my chair out of there. No. We like the leave a space, leave it open. We'll just pour out a 40 every morning, right there.
This is Liquid Friday.
Well, it's too early for Liquid Friday. That's when we have coffee. Do whatever you want with the chair. You don't want to say that to me.
Which chair are you guys talking about?
That
You're
chair.
referring to? Oh, that chair. It's Tom's chair.
I hear nothing anymore. I hear nothing.
You hear nothing.
I hear nothing. That's because somehow me being hyper.
Best
and actually
TD
going
ever. It's like I'm not
this,
paying attention.
This actually is creating cords to fall. I need to simmer down, apparently.
I would take it out so it doesn't call attention to the gap. I would remove the entire desk, Tom. That's what I'd like to do.
He could take it home with him.
Yes, every Thursday night, Tom should take his desk home. That's what should happen. So that desk isn't there on Friday morning.
Well, that desk actually is on wheels, so we can make it happen. The wheels squeak, though. It's
Oh yeah, good idea. I should check into TNT right now. I don't want the iPad today set because this is a news program still. Even though we're a little bit lighter than TNT, it's more silly than informative. Although I think it's more informative than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Because Tony's very serious.
I think if you
Good God, Tony.
if you ask some initials next to stories, I would read them.
Oh no, I wasn't worried. I figured I was just gonna play the lead and you would say
Okay.
something and I'd play
Okay.
off of you.
All
I just
right.
wanted to just get a feel for the show.
Okay. Yeah.
And Liz,
It's a little early,
is a real
too.
trooper.
Yeah.
I do what I can.
You did a
When
great job.
I hear you. I do what I can right now.
She. Are you not wearing headphones? Is that why?
No,
Okay.
I got too hyper. And
Oh.
moved
I don't want to
and
use the
it
living room
fell
set because
down.
I've heard so many
Yeah,
things about the
my
living room
bad.
set that's uncomfortable and it's
Well, if you bring
hard
your
for laptops and
if you bring your laptop and sort of rest it on your lap strategically,
Oh, thanks, Tom.
it'll be okay.
One of my idols said that I did great. I'm so happy.
let's get a cake for you. Eileen says stay on this set, and what Eileen says goes.
Yeah.
It's in all caps. So
I listen to Eileen, so
Yes.
we need more diversity on this panel. Not enough. You know what? We need a minority. Can we get Jeff on camera?
Jeff is on camera right now. He's
Is
in
he?
the corner, creepy
There
like.
he is.
There he is.
We need to have audio. we should just have like chats it over there.
Should we just have a picture of Chad being like this entire time? Like, I'm thinking just a picture of Chad going like this.
Jazz hands?
What happened to his decoration?
Huh?
That's why
What happened to Chad's his thing that's on his desk?
the rooster.
Yeah, the rooster.
So, guys, do we want to cut to reruns now because we
Yeah.
have Twill coming up in an hour, or do we want to just?
Shh, get her done. You get her
Is
done,
that why
sir.
you're back there, Mr. Stewart? Move it along.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Whoa.
Jeez. Cripes. The hate that's just emanating behind me. Go as long as I want. See, I got higher approval over there from.
And Jeff does need at least an hour.
At least.
And a half.
Call Evan right now. You're like, what are you calling me for? So yeah, at 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock, right? This Week in Law.
Yeah.
Is Denise on? Or she?
Denise, Evan, two Skype guests.
2 Skype guests.
Yeah. I know Skype.
Is Evan not on Skype? Is he here?
He's Skype.
So he's not a
I
guest
have
though.
4 Skypers. No, I count. I have 4 Skypers.
Are you setting up 4 avatars?
Wait, you have an e-reader?
I have the Kindle.
Oh, you have a Kindle. Okay. Which one?
I bought it for my wife, and then she stopped looking at
I
it.
spun the power right out of the
which Kindle?
headphones.
Eileen says she's an hour blocked out for me, so we have another 20 minutes left. Thank you, Eileen.
Thanks, Eileen.
Yeah. Okay.
We get to vamp for 20
You
minutes.
wanna
and
do
Jeff
another
gets to deal
episode?
with it. Another episode. Yeah, we have another like
We
1,000.
got more. Yeah.
Okay, so there's some stuff that we couldn't cover because I didn't know how long the show was going to go, quite honestly.
So these are the other news.
This is further other news.
Yeah, let's talk about the other news.
Okay,
'cause I see
there
some-
was a astronomers discovered a planet made of diamond.
It's getting better actually right now.
Okay,
It-
Come on, when you don't think you're actually doing it.
all right. So
I
let's
think
see.
what it was the headphones.
Okay, let's pop
It
out
was
the headphones then.
throwing-
All
Well,
right.
no. You wear it.
I wear my
You're used to
headphones.
it. Because
Oh, I can actually hear you guys again. This is awesome.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So what?
Okay, I didn't really think we were bugging you. That's why. Okay,
I
so
know what I'll do. I know.
this is from Reuters, which I always pronounce routers. So I was
Routers.
wrong.
Yeah, the routers.
Routers, right? Because the routers themselves are
That's how they
sentient.
pronounce it in UK.
Right. So Reuters, planet made out of diamond. I'm excited about this because that means we can go and mine it. Right?
We will need to send Bruce Willis, but yes.
Is mic 1 on? So
Yeah,
you can.
I was just.
Oh, come on over.
So John, when I switched to the track,
Isn't that your hat?
What? I'm gonna wear it.
So
No,
let's
isn't that
get
your
let's
hat,
get
though,
the
that
chat.
you wore at
This
the-
link
okay.
here.
I gave it up so therefore my presence would
Okay,
be
sorry.
on here.
Sorry. Back
All
to the
right,
story.
So
So yeah.
astronomers discovered planet made out of diamond. Okay.
Okay.
So this is only 4,000.
I'm sorry, Tom. I'll try to be gentle.
It's only 4,000 light years away.
Holy cannoli, he's tall.
4,000 light years away.
Yeah.
I won't move it.
So it's not very far away. Would you travel 4,000 light years for a planet made of diamond?
I think the issue would be after you bring that back, everybody who would buy the planet, buy the diamonds, would be extinct.
The space diamond is the problem because people try and go after the space diamonds.
It's gonna be all.
Okay, so how about this? This
Don't
is
judge
actually,
me.
Acer. This is real news. Acer lost $234 million in its second quarter. Now, remember how HP was going to spin off or do something with its PC business? So Acer is definitely out of the running if they've lost $234 million. So Acer owns a bunch of companies, including Gateway.
Oh dear.
Remember Gateway? Anybody remember Gateway?
Don't they have cows in
Yes.
their ads?
They used to have cows.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's
I live where cows live. Yes, I remember them.
we still live. Well,
Yeah.
here in Petaluma.
No, I'm in the cuts. I'm in the cuts where all not that much for cell phone reception. That's how much in the cuts. It's quite
So
tragic.
Acer, eh?
Acer, eh?
Yeah. By the way, where are you reading these stories?
These
I
are
can't
these
find
are
them.
below the blue line.
Ooh.
Below the blue line.
Liz, you
Jeff.
look different.
Oh my Lanta, what happened to me?
Loving it. Love that.
Okay. Back to Acer.
They lost $234 million.
But everybody's losing money except Apple right now, so
Pretty much. Windows Phone Marketplace hit 30,000 apps. Okay, do you think that's a big deal? Bad? Is this a bad thing? Do you care about the apps as long as the good apps are there? Like you only need like what, 100 that are any good?
I don't really need to have a million apps. I just want good apps. I don't need
exactly.
quantity, but quality. I need
You know-
quality.
All the apps that you would want to use, like Dropbox and Twitter and those things, they're all on all the major platforms already. Anyways, so I would have gotten the Mango phone, but every time I want to get a new phone, not
So
out.
there's what? You have Facebook, Twitter. Let's see. You need Foursquare. What's the junk that you always install?
Oh, they need G+. That's what they need.
Google Plus. Do you think that Google would even make Google Plus for Windows Phone? Because Google's been an iOS developer for a very long time, but they
I want
haven't
to
been.
integrate them though, so for people that might have it, they're able to partake in it. That's a whole audience. So people like Alex Gumbel, who have a Windows phone, we need him to be on Google+.
Yeah, but he can just use the web app. Web app is really good.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of fragmentation within Google itself. If you look at their mobile app, there's like, there was just an update this week, and they're all excited. Oh, you could share things now on the mobile app. I'm like,
but there's still stuff wrong when you go onto the mobile. Like, for instance, when I tried to tag you that one time when you shamed me about us wearing the same shirt and it being
wait,
embarrassing.
which time?
Why, Sean?
I know, right? Which time? Okay,
Yeah,
the first time
there's
we
some-
wore
there's-
these shirts.
Oh, that's
when
yeah,
we wore
yeah,
these
yeah.
shirts together, and
Yeah.
you made me cry in a corner.
Yeah,
It was okay. I got over it.
Yeah.
But I tried to, plus and normally on anything, your name should
Right,
come up,
right,
but
right.
that
It
doesn't come up.
It doesn't work on the
Which
mobile
is
app.
Wait a
inconvenient
second.
and annoying. I have to go back to my computer and edit it.
Maybe all that stuff will be fixed by the time it's open, because we're all part of a very special 25 million that gets to use Google Plus, right? So
Yes. I mean, I don't feel special.
you don't feel special.